Hello and welcome to the newest episode of the Drive From Podcast. I'm your host and I have many tales to tell. Ugh. But first, let's drive this podcast home. So, the reason I didn't upload last week and I'm late to upload this week is because last week, oh jeez, which was, I don't know, I don't know when right. So it would have been the week of August, the first week of August, 2026. And long story short, I got into a car accident. I didn't record that day, and I was on my way home. I stopped by the local store, and on my way from the local store to my house, which is it's within a minute of driving, you know. Um, as I was taking a left turn that was necessary, I swear the vehicle that hit me was speeding, but it completely crunched up my right door, my right driver, or the shotgun door, so to speak, and then you know it also hit the I don't know if it hit per se, but it messed up the front part of my car. So the hood was it was the hood to my car was slightly open. Um. Anyway, the key point is that everyone involved was uninjured. I mean, I feel like I probably got injured the worst because at the time I felt fine, but that's what adrenaline does. And now I might have a bit of a rib issue, but whatever, right? I didn't directly get hit. Maybe I can do it before. Um, anyway, because I was the one taking a left turn, I'm pretty sure the insurance company will say I'm at fault or something. So that's not fun. But I just got a new car yesterday, which was a Thursday. And so I didn't upload. I have a couple on the back burner. But this one's going to go up today, which is a Friday. And just basically explain away. It's going to be a backlog, more or less, right? Because I actually, not right before, but I guess in the 2 or 3 weeks leading up to the incident, I guess the accident, or whatever. In the weeks leading up to that, I was very inspired to do this podcast. So I talked a lot. I did quite a few episodes, and so those will be coming out more or less, you know, the same time I normally do. Maybe I'll double up every once in a while just to make sure it goes through quicker. But whatever. Um, so my vehicle was totaled, which basically means it is not worth or impossible to repair. And I got tinnitus in my left ear because the airbag went off on my left ear pretty much. So it's basically fine now, but now I have permanent ear damage. So if I, like the ear ringing, whenever I get that, that's more noticeable, which sucks. Um, and also, I've lost a bit of range of motion while my rib works itself out because I don't feel the need to go to a doctor. and I'm hoping it'll stay that way. Um, Other than that, I don't think I was really bleeding. I had like a scrape or like some kind of like a I want to say like an Indian rug burn or whatever, or like my skin was red on my left forearm and my right lower leg, my thigh, I guess my front thigh on my right leg. Um, Ultimately, no one went to the hospital because of it. But my car was totaled. I think their car might have been totaled, but they might be able to get theirs fixed or something. I don't know. Uh, I think the biggest issue with theirs was that like there's a huge chunk missing from the front, but that was most of the external stuff from what I saw. There was another car involved, I believe, but I don't remember much. So anyway, I believe the person who hit me was speeding, but I can't prove it, and I don't know if there were cameras in the area that could prove it. So, sucks, but it happens. Just like I was doing the thing I always do, honestly. Um, Luckily, I wasn't recording this, so I wasn't distracted at all. Um, so I couldn't just literally say I was distracted by anything in particular. Like I didn't have my phone. Well, my phone was in my pocket, right? But it wasn't going off or whatever. Anyway, I now have a Dodge Dart or something. It only had one previous owner, and there are some things that might be different, but all overall, it's a lower car, but it fits my legs better, which is nice. So it's like an actual car, right? It's not like an SUV car type car, which is what I had been getting, where like they're kind of like bigger, and then they either have like a third row of seats or they have a lot of storage in the back. Uh, Meanwhile, mine is a car, right? Like, if you don't know anything about cars, but you hear the term Nissan Audi, you know what kind of car I have. Of the like three variants I can only think of, I guess. Besides the fancy ones, you know. Besides like the high end fancy ones that are like branded or whatever. Like the three basic car sets are car, SUV, truck. Or pickup, I guess. It is more apt word to describe it. I think I could. Oh, no, there they go. And then I'm gonna let this one go because I don't want to tempt fate with another left turn. Different one, but still. I'm gonna have to take that left turn again today, so I guess I'll see how I fare. But I did take it yesterday as well, so um, Wile E. Coyote versus Acme comes out in like a week from today, exactly. I think so. I think I'm gonna go see that with my mother, possibly my brother. Um, I asked Godzilla guy if he wanted to come, and he just doesn't care. The only thing he cares about is Oak Street movie because it has dinosaurs in it, and he's like a nerd for dinosaurs. Probably why he likes Godzilla, or at least helps. I could call him Dino Guy, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm already calling him Godzilla Guy, so I'm not going to change it. But so I have been going to work. It's just I can't really record because I'm dry. A coworker is driving me, and so for one, it would be rude to just stop any form of conversation just to do a podcast that I have a bunch of episodes on backlog for, and two, um, mm, and two, I can't remember two. So, whatever. But long story short, that sucked. But I get more actual like cuts and scrapes and bruises at work than I did in that accident. Um, but no, luckily I found a new car. Um, so, right, I did say it was a Dodge Dart. Um, Whatever, I said it. I described it vaguely, even though I don't know what a Nissan Audi looks like. It could be like an SUV car, for all I know. Actually, there is the ever elusive fourth vehicle type. It's a Tesla Cybertruck. And let me tell you, if I could get one, I probably would, but I'm not like rich, right? Like it for one, like people make fun of how it looks. I think it's for one, it's a conversation starter. Two, isn't it like really like durable or something? I forget or something. And it's super like electrical. So I don't know. Like it would probably be hard to like do electric vehicles out here since I live in a rural area. But you know, whatever. I actually did like in high school. I had like a finance class. And they had you like compare like vehicles or something. And at the time, the Cybertruck wasn't even out or something. But like two versions with like different engine power were like theoreticized, or like the prices were on their website or something. And so I tried to do that, and I eventually had to change it up. I don't remember the name of the YouTube channel, but uh, it kind of made me chuckle because I agree with it, and I feel like I've thought of it before, but it's just something you never really talk about. But they were talking about like Elon Musk or whatever. Or, well, it's one of those YouTube shorts where it's one guy and then he just faces one direction, then it cuts to him facing the other direction, and he pretends it's like two people talking back and forth. So what happened in this one was hmm, they're talking about like why person A doesn't talk about politics or something. I don't remember. And person A uses an example. Okay, so who is Elon Musk to you? Person B goes, well, he's the world's most controversial figure or something. I don't know, they rambled off some stuff. Person A, keep in mind, this is the same person. It's just, one is left facing, the other is right facing. Um, you know, Camera angle, whatever. And then the guy says, okay, but who was Elon Musk 5 years ago? And he goes, um, and then person B goes, oh, well, he was the most beloved figure ever. He, cared about the economy and like cars and stuff and whatever, right? And then person A goes, so what changed? And then person B goes, well, he had a political take I didn't agree with. And person A goes, that's why I don't talk about politics. I thought it was really funny because Elon Musk is such a good example for that. A lot of people don't really care for him, but like, I kind of thought it was funny. And like, he's like a literal version of like, and no offense, I don't think he's old or anything. Well, I know he's older than me, but I don't know how old he is. I don't really care how old he is, but like, you know the meme where it's like the old guy with the skateboard and it's like, how do you do, fellow kiddos, or whatever? Elon's kind of like a caricature of that, but like, I don't know. He does stuff, I guess. I don't know. Plus, he saved the blue social media website from extinction. From like, I don't know. I assume it's something they would have just lost all the money they ever had. And would have had to shut down. But, you know, it's a thing. So, no, I read like a biography somebody did on him or something before um, he bought Twitter, I guess. Just like for like a book report or something. I don't remember. We had to read something, and I was like, "Oh, hey, they have Elon Musk's biography or something." I didn't get all the way through it, but to be fair, I had to do a book report, so it's like I don't know. I just it's a school assignment. Also, it was a big book. I'm near where I crashed or got into an accident. That is to say, or someone crashed into me, or whatever you want to call it. I can see the spot. I got pushed off the road quite a distance. It's only like 30, 35. So the person who hit me, either their vehicle is a lot more powerful or something, or like legitimately they were speeding a decent amount for me to go like as far as I did. And the thing is, it's kind of annoying because it's like a gradual right turn, and then but it's blocked by trees, and so they were coming from the gradual right turn, and I was turning left, and so like I saw their truck peek out from behind the what do you call it, the I saw their car peek out from behind the trees, so to speak. You can see through them. It's not a large amount of trees, but like it's mostly obscured, so it's hard to tell, right? And they just barely came out. And usually, if they just barely come out from behind the trees, that means it's safe for me to turn, right? And so that's what I was doing. But then they were really close when they shouldn't have been really close, and then I got hit, or my car got hit. So I believe they were speeding, because it makes no other sense. um, to me. But you know, that's it sucks, but it happens. It was so close to home, and it was my mother's birthday at the time, and I felt so bad because it was my mother's birthday. And we were gonna go do stuff. We still went to do the thing. It's just she had to stop work and come get me. Anyway, the key is funny. It's just like the key is a thing made out of plastic. I don't know. Anyway, that's all I got. I gotta go buy some stuff, then I can go home, which I want to do. So, thank you all for listening to this episode of the Drive Home Podcast. It's a bit of a short one. Not really. It's like, I guess it's 20 minutes. But it's a bit of an interesting one. Also, but I also didn't say a lot. I will be uploading this later today, which is a Friday. And then resumed upload schedule should go back to normal. I'll see if I can like upload all of the backlog, basically. I might have uploaded something last weekend. I don't remember, but just saying. Um, so yeah, it was upsetting, but stuff happens. You have to deal with it. I dealt with it, I guess. I hope y'all have a great next 24 hours. Make sure the people aren't speeding. Like I think accidents happen extremely close to home, more likely than not. So like, and it did happen for me. So I'm just saying, don't trust other people on the road. Don't get too comfortable, you know? Cuz people don't you can't trust people on the road. You don't know what they're going to do or what they're thinking. Anyway, hope you all have a great next 24 hours. If you like this episode, feel free to leave a like and comment. I guess if you have something to comment for. If you don't. Um, if you really hated the video, you can dislike it, but those don't show up since forever ago, so they should make it optional for people to display dislikes. You just have like an absolute no, like if you show your dislikes, you know, people know you're a good person or something. I don't know. But like if you chose not to, that means people know you're either a bot or you have like an ego issue. Anyway, they should do that. They won't, but they should. I hope you all have a great next 24 hours again. And thank you for listening to me this time. And I hope you join me next time I drive this podcast home. See ya.